A very good afternoon to each and everyone. How are you all doing? Good? Yes? Okay, very good. I'm happy to see the thumbs up from you. Very good. All right. My dear students, today I have requested you all to be present with your English Literature Workbook Part 2. Are you ready with the book? Ready? Okay, very good. In the previous session, we have done Module 9, right? And before that, I have requested all of you to color the picture of the bus on page number 36, Module 8, page number 36 of your literature workbook. Did you all color the bus, the image?
No, ma'am.
Picture of the bus? No? Why,
I
dear?
have fully completed.
Okay, very good. So those who have colored the picture of the bus, I request them to please show it in front of the device so that I can check it. Oh, Malavika, so good. Very good. Did you use crayons?
Yes,
or some
ma'am.
other? Okay, fantastic. Very neat.
Thank
well
you,
done.
ma'am.
Well done. Yes, very good. Nanika, very good. Anton, very good. Yes, Sarah. Yes, very good. I'm happy to see the work done by you all. Those who have not been able to do it, yes, Daksha, please see to it that you complete it soon after the session, all right? Don't keep any work pending for later time. Okay, try to do it at the earliest.
Ma'am, page number.
Now, today we will be going ahead with module 9, the remaining part. So I request everybody to take page number 47. Please take page number 47 of your literature workbook part 2. Page number 47. 47. Yes, please mute your devices, everyone. Okay. I'm going to share the screen.
Page number.
Page number 47. Meanwhile, you can get ready with your workbook. Be on page number 47. Keep your pencil and eraser with you. If there is any coloring thing to be done, workbook part 2. Any coloring work that is to be done, you can do it after the session. Soon after the session, all right? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. On page number 47, first we will begin with exercise 4.1. Here in this exercise, we have to join the dots and color the picture. So why don't we start with joining the dots? Here the numbers range from 1 till 36. So we must start joining the dots beginning from number 1. I want you to join the dots. Don't join the numbers. There is one dot for each number. I'll show you how it is to be done. See, this is the join the dot for 1 to the dot for 2. Like that you do. 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and so on. Do it. You have already done this so many times, right, my dear ones? Don't miss out any number at all. Otherwise, the picture will not come out perfectly.
Seven, 8, 9, 10,
Are you able to do it?
12,
It's very easy, right?
14, 15, 16, 17.
What did you get? Yes, Malavika. Cat, yes. We all got a cat, the picture of a cat. So the first question is there. I see a dash. What is the answer for that?
A cat.
I see a cat. Very good.
Ma'am,
C-A-T,
which-
cat.
Which book?
My dear, English Literature Workbook Part 2. I send the messages to you on a regular basis early in the morning. So at that time, I request you to check the messages before joining for the session, my dear, regularly. Which book is to be taken, all that is informed to you through the messages. So please check the messages regularly. I see a cat. And after completing each sentence, what must we put?
Full stop.
Very good. We need to put a full stop. I see a cat. I see a cat. Okay, let's move to the second one. Dear CS, unmute. Try number 2.
Ma'am, I not completed.
No worries, you read the sentence. It has
And which page? Dash.
48. It has dash ears.
It has 2 ears.
Very good. What is the spelling of 2?
T-W-O.
Very
2.
good. It has 2 ears. Good effort, dear. Thank you. Sahasra, unmute. Try
Yes,
number
ma'am.
3.
It is dash in colors.
Color. It is dash in color. Now, my dear students, when we look around at cats, we notice that they are either white, brown, gray, or black in color, right? So out of these 4 colors, I allow you to write any one of your choice. Don't write red, blue, and yellow, okay? No, we don't see cats in those colors, right? So we are supposed to write either white, brown, gray, or black. That's it. Out of these, you can choose any. I'm going to write brown here. B-R-O-W-N. It is brown in color. Malavika, unmute and speak, dear.
Cat.
Yeah, it is brown in color. Okay, good. Now,
Anything's color.
sorry. You can do the color. No, you can write only one color out of these 4. Brown, white, gray, or black. Don't write any other colors for cats. It is brown in color. And see to it that whatever color you are writing here, the same color you have to fill in the picture. Understood? Don't use another color there and write another color here. That is not done. Whatever color you write here, the same color you have to use in the picture also. Make sure that you do it that way, okay? Yes, okay, thank you. Now, Anthony, unmute. Read the 4th one. First, it is.
It is another question why two color
It is
dash
dash in. It is dash. You can write about the size of the cat. It is a big cat. It is a fat cat. Fat? Okay. So I will write it is a fat cat. What must I put after the sentence? Yes, very good. Very good. It is a fat cat. Okay, good. Thank you, Anthony. Prithvi, unmute. Try the fifth one, number 5. Unmute, Prithvi. Yeah.
It
Not it, it.
It has a dash
Tail.
tail,
T-A-I-L, tail.
long.
Long tail, very good. It has a long tail. It has
Thank you,
a
ma'am.
long tail. Okay, good effort, my dear. Thank you. Do you need more time to write? I'll give you some more time. Try to do it fast.
Ma'am, I'm finished.
Yeah, don't say finish, finish.
Question.
Please don't say finish, finish. We should not
I'm
disturb the
finished.
others who are writing. Please mute your devices, everybody. Okay, good. Okay, fine, fine. Very good. Now, I'm going ahead with the next exercise, that is 4.2. I want everybody to have a look at the picture. Look at the picture carefully and complete the sentences. The same picture is there in your book on page number 48. So please look at it carefully. Okay? Yeah. Ready? Okay. Let me move to the next page. Devadarsh, unmute. Unmute. Yeah. Read the first one, first sentence.
The
Yes.
are
There
dash.
are.
They are
Hmm.
dash
Continue.
color
Children.
children
Hmm.
playing
Hmm.
in the
Hmm.
rain.
Rain. Okay. There are dash children playing in the rain. Hmm. Tell me the number. Count and tell me the number. Devdarsh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very good. What is the spelling?
Pens.
Did you say children's?
Yeah.
No. Children's is the wrong word. The plural is children. S is not needed. Okay? Say it again, Devdarsh.
Children.
Very good. Keep that in mind. Okay? Good boy. Thank you.
Okay.
There are 5 children playing in the rain. There are 5 children playing in the rain. Okay? Abel Sijo, unmute. Try the next one. Abel, unmute. What is the matter? Unmute, my dear. You're facing network issues, I think, today. Unmute. Abel. What happened? Unmute, Abel. Unmute, Abel. Abel, I'll come back to you later. You're facing network issues, I think, today. That is the reason you are not able to unmute. Daksha, unmute. Read the next one. Daksha, unmute. Yeah. Read the next one.
There is a dash behind the children.
Yes. There is a what behind the children? Look at the picture and tell me.
House
House. Very good. There is a house.
behind.
House. House. There is a house behind the children. Okay. Good effort. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Anton, unmute. Try the next one. 2 girls. Anton, unmute.
2 girls
Girls.
are
Jumping.
jumping
Hmm.
in the water.
In the hmm,
Water.
water. Don't say r. R is not needed. Water. Or you can also write puddles. 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 When it rains, there will be water collected here and there. Those are called puddles. Puddles. You must always try to learn new words, right? And understand their meaning as well. Two girls are jumping in the water. Put a slash or puddles. Both you can write. Two girls are jumping in the water or puddles. Krishna Raj, unmute, please. Krishna Raj, unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Try the next one.
A boy have
Is. A boy is
a boy is
holding
holding and
and dash.
the
What is this? A boy is holding. See, holding in his hand. What is this?
umbrella.
Umbrella. Very good. Do you know the spelling of the word umbrella?
Umbrella.
Very good. Umbrella. Umbrella. A boy is holding an umbrella. Very good, Krishna Raj. Thank you.
Ma'am.
You're welcome. Ishan Krishna, unmute. Try the next one. Ishan Krishna, unmute. Yeah, read. And
A boy
no, that
is
is over. Holding an umbrella and
the other
boy
is holding a
dash. What is that?
Paper
in the
boat.
other? Paper boat. Very good. Paper boat. P-A-P-E-R. Paper. B-O-A-T boat. Okay, good effort, Ishan. Thank you. Nanika, unmute. Try the next one. They are
dash paper boats in the water.
They are dash paper boats
There
in
are
the water.
Trees.
No, it's not there are. They are. They are. They means the children. What are the children doing with the paper boats in the water? They are dash paper boats in the water. It's not there. It's they. This may be a new word for you, so I will help you out this time. They are sailing. Sailing. Yeah, sailing. Whenever we speak about ships or boats moving in water, we use the word sailing. Okay. The word that is used for ships and boats moving in water is called sailing. Sailing. They are sailing paper boats in the water.
Sailing.
Yes. Okay. Good effort, my dear. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You're welcome. Afia, unmute, please. Afia, unmute. Try the last one. Unmute, Afia. Unmute again. Try one more time. Yeah. The last one.
They look dash.
They look dash. Look at the faces of the students. How do they look? All are smiling and enjoying, right?
They look happy.
Very good. They look very happy, actually. Very happy.
They look very happy.
They look very happy. V-E-R-Y, very, H-A-P-P-Y, happy. Very happy. They look very happy. Okay, good effort, my dear. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. I'll give you some time to complete your work. They look very happy. Completed?
Yes.
Yes. All those who have completed the work, please show it to me. May I stop sharing? I think most of you
Yes.
have completed the work, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay, very good. Okay, my dear. Please keep your books back on the table. Now we move on to module 10. And in that, I request all of you to take page number 51. 5151. Okay, Devdarsh, I saw. Good. This is page number 51, module 10. Okay. Here we are going to understand about magic words. Which words?
Magic word.
Words. Magic words. Now, what are these magic words? Magic words are polite words. Polite words. What do you mean by polite? Nice words. Very good words. Okay. Polite. Very sweet. Very soft words. Nice words. Okay. Which are filled of a lot of respect and warmth. Okay. That we should use when we speak with others. When should we use these magic words? We should use these magic words whenever we speak to others. Others means other people. Other people. All right. Using these words shows that we have good manners. We have good manners. If we have good manners, then only we will use these polite words or magic words. If we don't use the polite words or magic words, everybody will think that we don't have any good manners. Is that a good thing? No. We must have good manners. And if we have good manners, we will definitely use the magic words or polite words. So see to it that whenever you are speaking to others, you must always use magic words wherever needed. It doesn't mean that you must always use these magic words only. No, you must use these magic words only wherever they are needed. Okay, only if needed. So let us try to understand where these magic words are to be used. In which situation are these magic words to be used? That we will understand now. Okay, the first magic word. Today we are going to learn about the 5 magic words. How many magic words are there? 5. 5. Okay. The first one is sorry. Sorry. We keep using that word, right? Do you know when we are supposed to use that word? When are we supposed to use the magic word sorry? We must say sorry when we do something wrong. When we do something wrong or hurt others. What is the meaning of hurting others? When we make somebody feel bad. When we make somebody feel bad, that is called hurting others. Hurting others. So we must try not to hurt anyone. We must try not to hurt anyone. Okay? And we should use the word sorry even when we do something wrong. We did a mistake. By mistake, something went wrong from us. Then we should say sorry. Or if because of us somebody else is feeling bad or hurt, then also we should say sorry. Okay? Got it? Now, the next magic word is please. Please. We should say please when we ask for something. For example, if we forget to take a pen or pencil to school one day, we want a pencil from our friend. So how will we ask? How should we ask? Please give me a pen, or please give me a pencil. Do you all ask in that way? Do you ask in that way? Say yes or no. Yes. Okay, very good. Okay. Ashif, unmute. Ashif, imagine a situation where you have forgotten to take a pencil to school. How will you ask your friend for a pencil?
Please
What?
give me pencil.
A pencil. A pencil means one pencil. Please give me a pencil. And just imagine that your friend is giving you a pencil. What will you say?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am is not giving, your friend is giving, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you should say thank you and then you should say your friend's name there. Okay? Okay, good effort,
Okay,
my
ma'am.
dear. Thank you, Ashif. Very good. So please, you understood the usage of the magic word please, right? Now the third magic word is excuse me. Excuse me. We should say excuse me when we ask someone to allow us do something. Excuse me. If we want permission from somebody to do something, at that time we must say excuse me. Excuse me. For example, somebody is standing in front of you and you want to move from the side to go to another place. That time you must say, excuse me, please. Then that person will move to one side and you can go your way. Understood that situation? You are asking permission to another person to do some work, right? In that situation, you must use the words, excuse me. Then we can also use it. We can also use it. What? Excuse me. When to ask someone to stop doing something and listen to us. For example, now I am explaining all these things to you. In between, if you have a doubt, how would you speak? How should you speak? You must say, excuse me, ma'am. Right? Understood? Because I am going on explaining things to you to make you understand. If you have a doubt, how must you say? Excuse me, ma'am. Most of you are already doing it, right? Very good, children. You should always keep that in mind and follow it. So understood the situations, how you have to use, where you have to use excuse me? Is it clear? Yes? Okay, very good. Now the next word is, fourth magic word is thank you. Thank you. When must we use thank you? We must thank people when they do something nice for us. When somebody is doing some help for us, they are doing something nice for us. At that time, we should respond by saying, thank you. Thank you. We should also say thank you when somebody gives us something. When you have a birthday party, your friends come over and they give you gifts. What do you say in return? Sometimes you give a return gift, and always we must say a thank you for the gift that they have given to us. Okay? Thank you. We should say thank you and give a return gift. That is optional, up to you. Okay, but whenever somebody does something nice for us or gives something to us, we must respond by saying thank you. Thank you. Okay. And the fifth magic word is may I. May I. We use the word may I when we ask someone to allow us to do something. When we ask someone to allow us to do something, that is, we are asking for permission. When we are asking someone for permission to do something, at that time we should ask, may I? For example, I'll take a very simple example. Now the class is going on and somebody feels like drinking some water. So, how must you ask in that case? Ma'am, may I please have some water? Or, ma'am, may I drink some water? Ma'am, may I drink some water? So, the words may I is supposed to be used or should be used when you want permission to do something, when you are asking for permission to do something. And there are other situations also. That is, when you use excuse me or please, after that also we can say may I. May I. Excuse me, may I go to the washroom? May I go to the toilet? After excuse me. Please, may I take your book? Like that. After please and excuse me also, we can use the words may I when we are asking for permission to do something. Got it? Yes? Did you get an idea about how to use these magic words? Let me stop sharing here. The same thing is there in your workbook, page number 51. Yes? So I'll be sharing the notes. If anybody has not been able to complete it, you may please do it now. And I want everybody to read this information about the magic words today itself. Yes, Amanvaya, what is it?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, my dear.
We have to color the picture.
Yes, the cat.
Picture.
Yes, the cat's image, right? Yes, you have to. That is what I said. When whatever color, the name of whichever color you are using there in the blank, the same color you should use to color the picture of the cat in your book.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, see to it that you keep that in mind and do it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, all right. Welcome, my dear. So with this, we have come to the end of today's session. I request everybody to please read about the information about the magic words today itself 3 times. All right? Yes. Thank you very much. See you in the next class. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.